Can a self-driving car be considered negligent? Imagine a car that drives itself without a human behind the wheel. It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but these vehicles are becoming more common. Now, the big question is, can such a car be considered negligent if it causes an accident? In personal injury law, negligence happens when someone fails to act with reasonable care, leading to harm. Usually, human drivers are expected to drive carefully and follow traffic laws. If they don't, they can be held responsible for any injuries caused. But with a self-driving car, things get a little more complicated. A self-driving car, as a machine, doesn't have feelings, awareness, or intent. It can't be negligent in the way a person can. Instead, the law looks at who might be responsible if something goes wrong. There are two main ways this is handled. First, if the vehicle is only partly autonomous, a human driver is still expected to supervise the car. If the driver ignores warnings or doesn't take control when needed, they can be considered negligent. For example, if a driver is supposed to take over when the system warns them but ignores it, they could be held liable for any accidents. Second, when a car is fully autonomous and runs without human control, the focus shifts to the manufacturer or software developer. If the vehicle crashes because of a defect in the design, manufacturing, or software, that can be seen as a breach of their duty to make a safe product. This falls under product liability law, which is different from traditional negligence. To establish negligence in these cases, courts look at four main points. First, was there a duty of care? For example, the manufacturer has a duty to produce a safe vehicle. Second, was that duty broken? Did the vehicle have a defect or malfunction? Third, did that breach cause the injury? And finally, was there actual harm? In accidents involving autonomous vehicles, liability often depends on who failed to act reasonably. If a software glitch causes a crash, the manufacturer might be held responsible. If a human driver fails to intervene when the system signals trouble, they might be negligent. Sometimes, both parties share blame. Some laws even treat the autonomous system as the driver for liability purposes. This means manufacturers might need to carry insurance and accept responsibility for system failures. So, in summary, a self-driving car itself can't be negligent like a person. But the law considers the manufacturer or the human driver involved as potentially negligent if their actions or product failures cause harm. Understanding these legal ideas helps us see how responsibility is assigned when autonomous vehicles are involved in accidents.